Now, Donald, I actually wasn't expecting you to be on this boat. Can you explain to me what your connection is with the MV SIGNA from Kiama, New South Wales?
Yes. Well, my father, Robert Riddell, built this boat for Jack Payton at his factory in Lidcombe in 1969-70. We have a photo of me and some of my sisters and brothers in front of this boat just before it was launched. And the size of the boat and the project was certainly a milestone and an interest for our family, and our families tried to follow that over the years to see where the boat actually ended up. And my eldest sister Jane particularly has been keeping a close eye on it, and my elder brother Greg, he heard on Australia All Over that it was being refurbished, and from there we managed to make contact with John and supply him with some photos and some history, because at that stage they were unaware who actually did the work. Jack Payton supplied the money, but my father was the main designer and builder of the boat. Yeah.
With such a close connection with the boat, when you found out that it was basically getting another lease of life, like what was the reaction from you and your family?
Very emotional. Very emotional. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that because it meant so much to your father?
Well, it was such a recognition of my father's skill. My father came from a family of boat builders. It was what they did. My grandfather came out from Scotland as a boat builder. None of us had anything to do with boats because my father discouraged us. But nonetheless, it was, boat building is an art. My family, my grandfather and brothers built a number of racing boats back in Sydney in the 50s. They were also involved with building the Even, which was the 1955 Sydney Hobart winner. So yeah, there's an emotional attachment to boats, even though none of us actually work in that business anymore. Yeah.
Now, you got a little bit emotional there, which is completely understandable. You're a 100% purebred Tasmanian now, but what do you think your father was saying if you could see this boat now here at Constitution Dock in Hobart?
I think he'd be surprised. He was a pretty pragmatic sort of a bloke. I did say to my sister Jane, I said, I think if we hadn't followed the SIGNA up when we found what was happening, my mother would have been very unhappy about it. But Dad was a quiet bloke, and he would have, I think he would have been happy, he would have been impressed. He might not have shown much emotion, but yeah, deep down he would have been very proud.
Do you think this weather's been a bit of a shock to our friends from Kiama?
Yeah, the comment this morning was that weather wasn't so great, and I think my response was, well, that's Tasmania.
That's Tasmania, that's absolutely right, exactly.
Yeah.